Hello everyone, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer and welcome back to another Oblivion tutorial, and in this one we are going to make a Dungeon Raider class, a class that is built to raid dungeons like a professional. In this class, you're just going to raid dungeons. Literally, your whole goal for this class, the entire playthrough, is to raid dungeons and sell the things to make the money to raid more dungeons with better equipment. So let's get started. So what you're going to do is, you get really... I don't really like to give character picking kind of advice, but for this one, pick a Nord. A Nord is really good for this type of dungeon raiding that I'm about to share with you. Now, after you pick your Nord, your birth sign, star sign, is going to be the Warrior for extra strength and extra endurance. Then your two attributes for your class are going to be speed and endurance, because you're going to need a mix between speed and strength for this class. And the endurance for maximum health, because you're going to be raiding dungeons left and freaking right. Also, make sure you get a combat focus. For your 7 skills, you're going to have heavy armor, blade, restoration, alteration, mercantile, block, and armor. Now, there's no stealth skills except for mercantile, because you're not going to need that dumb stealth skills. You're going to pick heavy armor, because if you max out heavy armor, it doesn't weigh you down, and you're going to be needing to carry that loot to sell. Blade, because you need a melee weapon. Like, archery is boring, basically. Swords weigh less than axes and hammers, which is why you're doing blade, basically. Now, you're gonna need alteration and restoration for a couple things. Alteration, not only for opening locks and protecting yourself. Restoration, not only for healing, but what you need is an alteration spell that feathers an insane amount of feather. Alright, max out that spell. And a restoration spell that fortifies strength as much as you can. And these two spells, if you combine them with potions, you're going to be able to carry a crap ton of stuff. Alright? Every point you put into strength adds 5+ to your carry weight. And every point of feather is 1+ to your carry weight. So if you could pull off a 300 feather spell, that's 300 extra weight, plus a 30, let's just say a 30 strength spell, then it's 150. So you add 450 to your carry weight, which I don't think is actually possible unless you build a pure mage, but regardless, that strength is also going to add a little bit to your damage with swords, basically, because swords require strength. Now, mercantile's obvious. You're going to need money. Okay, money is a very important skill, and just money is important. Blocking, because you're going to have to block in combat. This is a character built to tank stuff. So you're doing the standard block, strike combat. And armor, because you're going to have a lot of equipment to repair, and you're going to need to repair your equipment that you're going to sell back to people that you stole off the dead bodies of the bandits you killed. Now when you're raiding with this character, your strategy for the entire game is, oh, I see something that I want to go in and kill everyone in. You kill everyone, you take everything, you walk out, you sell it, rinse and repeat. You want to try to be able to raid multiple dungeons without going back and forth, because that's going to make the game less boring. And you also want to be able to completely raid a place. Because if you're raiding, what's going to happen is if you half raid stuff, you're not going to get as much money as if you're going to fully raid stuff. Try and focus, after, it's standard endurance leveling, focus on speed as well, because you want to be able to get through these fast. Alright, killing everything, taking all the loot as fast as you can. The faster you are, the less hits you're going to take, and the less you're going to have to spend time repairing your stuff. Spending money collecting repair hammers from the merchants. Now, if you level up your alteration, like I said, you can cast unlocking spells, which are very good in case you run out of lockpicks. That means you're going to be able to raid dungeons fully, stuff like Alien Ruins that have a crap ton of locked doors. Even bandit caves that sometimes have a bunch of locked doors. That is all stuff they're going to need to unlock, and you don't want to run out of lockpicks for. Still use the lockpicks, though. Alright, it's a good skill to have in case. Or you can just go straight to get the skeleton key. That works too. If you do want to replace armor with alchemy, go ahead and do that, because alchemy is a skill, I don't like, even though I put in the passive skills of alchemy and armor in these class builds, they don't really need to be there. That's if I make a simple class build, right? This class build, block and armor don't need to be there, alright? The 5 skills of blade, heavy armor, alteration, restoration, and mercantile, those are the 5 essential skills. The other 2, put whatever you want there in case you want to spice this character up. I prefer block and armor, because that's going to level you up the fastest, which means you get the bestest loot. And you might max out this character's level, I don't know. Character is very physical, so make sure you carry some kind of magic weakness, or like a shock sword, or just things to attack magical beings with, or beings that are protected from physical damage. If you want to, replace block with destruction and make yourself a battle mage. Okay, that will work too. But it's really up to you how you deal with the problem of being a very physical character. Maybe you cast an alteration spell that has protection against magic. Maybe your equipment, which since you're a raider, all your equipment should basically fortify your strength, or feather you. Maybe those protect you from some magic, you know. It's up to you how you deal with the problem of fighting magical characters. That is really it for the Dungeon Raider. I want to know from you guys, have you used this build? Do you like the build? Do you hate the build? Share that all in the comments below. I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I will see you next episode, stream, or vlog, or whatever I decide to make.